Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. Today we're doing an unboxing mail time vlog from Ackerman pens. For those of you who are not familiar with the Ackerman pens, they are the ones who brought me... Oh my god, where is it? Oh, there it is. They are the ones that brought you the Ackerman pump pen, which is a dip pen with a little bladder on the side so you can squeeze a little bit of ink out to get it to flow again. Hi Gary Scott, how are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day. So they have improved the design, and I am very anxious to see what they have done. So this will be the model, hopefully, that they have improved upon. Alright, let's open up this package. Alright. So, the pen... Oh, it really doesn't say a lot. So, when you get your sales slip, if you get it on a sticker sheet like this, keep the sticker sheet, because I've found that this is very helpful for if you make a mistake in your Hobonichi and you don't necessarily want to write an entire line over again. Where is it? I had one. Oh, yesterday. Yesterday I used a sticker, as you can see, along this top bit, so that way, because I messed up. I messed up the title, so there's that. Anyway, we're here to talk about the Ackerman pump pen. I'm gonna need this. Which end does it go in on? Okay, this one looks to be up. And this is a beautiful little box. It says Ackerman pens on it. And here it says... Let's see if I can get this to focus. Ackerman pens, made in USA, contains one fountain pen. Alright. It's kind of tight in there. Ooh. Uh-oh. There's a cap in there. I can feel it. I have to open up this side too. Just to get the cap out. Oh, nope, that's gonna get lost in there too. There. You might need a straw to get the thing out of the pen. So here it is. This is the Ackerman pump pen, and they took the piston design from the... This is definitely reminiscent of the yes, this is definitely reminiscent of the the Wing Sung 3008 series. But they stuck a dip nib in it. So that's interesting. Get a grip. And by a grip, I mean a goulet grip. Oh, that came out real easy, so that's nice. Wow, I didn't think that would go in there so easy. But that one goes in there like butter. Hi Amanda, how are you doing today? Got a few minutes before I gotta head out. Oh boy. Today is new pen day. Super exciting stuff. It does have kind of a forced grip. You can see that it does have a Lamy style type grip. I don't know how well this is coming across, but so this is a Nico G nib. This is probably one of my favorite types of G nibs out there right now. You just pull the nib in the feed and wow, that just goes right in there, doesn't it? That is interesting. They use the same feed, but they hollowed out the tube. I don't know if this is gonna work good. But we're gonna see. Eye of Newt for lunch. Oh boy. Lunch tried to kill me earlier. Ew. You poor thing. I'm gonna go wash this nib off and I will be right back. Now, one of the great things about Ackerman pens is you can use fountain pen ink with them, which is something not a lot of people think about when they're thinking about dip nibs, because usually dip nibs don't play very well with fountain pen ink. They don't really stick to the nib very good. So, I think that we're gonna put... Do we have enough in there? No. I need a nice full bottle. I have lots of this. I'll try some of this. It's almost a full sample of this ink, so oops. Okay. Drop off a couple of drops. Some paper. Oh no, you poor thing. That's terrible. Yeah, don't eat leftovers. Note to self. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the... Wow, that works amazing! If I were to do that with a dip pen, I would have had to dip like 6 or 7 times, and I wouldn't have gotten very much ink down, and it wouldn't have looked as even as it does on here. This is an amazing accomplishment for the dip pen community. I really liked my but this is better so that if I do have a stubborn ink, I can just turn the little knob at the back halfway through, and I don't have to completely stop my flow. I could just, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I could just bloop, and it'll give me a little bit of ink. This is amazing. Let's see, normally I eat stuff the next day or toss it, although it was from Tuesday, but apparently I've lost my damn mind. Yeah, don't eat things from 3 days ago. Let's see, how does the song go? Dumb ways to die. So if you are interested in this pen, you can go to the Ackerman Pens website, and you can go down to their classic pens. Basic pen, no. So, oh, they have a new piston demo pens. These all take the Ackerman nib unit, the feed unit, which is really nice. So far, so good. I'm very impressed. And you can buy all of the different nib variations. They come with a Z nib, a G nib, sorry, a Tachikawa nib, a Nico nib, Quill nib, ballpoint, super sketch, letter principal, Gillette 303, hunt drawing nib, like all kinds of nib units. And the one that I got was the Nico, which was $19.95. Considering that the original pump pin cost me almost $50, I think that this is a very nice upgrade. Oh, now they're $24. Ugh. When I bought this pen, it was almost $60. So, if you're interested, go check them out. I'm not being paid by this, blah blah blah, you know. Hello, Fox River. Bushcraft, how are you doing today? Alright, let's see. The pen is $19.95. $19.95, and it really didn't take that long to get here. Only took maybe 2 weeks, give or take. From Wilmington, Delaware, it left on the 27th. Today is the 30th, so it only took 3 days to get here. That's pretty good. Good, I'm so glad you're doing well. Let's see, what else can I tell you about this pen? It's made of plastic. What kind? I don't know. It's a piston. Has a Nico nib. Nico G nib. Plastic feed. Plastic Ackerman feed. Ooh, it's very wet. I just twisted it just the tiniest bit and it blooped out on the page, so just be careful when you're if you're priming your feed. It doesn't really need a whole lot of priming, so to speak. So far it's nice. I like it. It does have a forced grip section. So for those of you who don't like the TWSBI or the Lamy pens, you're probably not going to like this because it does have a very significant forced grip section. If you hold it way back here, though, it's a round barrel, so it really doesn't matter. You can hold it back here and do all kinds of So, do you think it could be used for everyday writing? So, here's the thing about dip nibs. They are very sharp. They don't have any tipping on them. They're mainly meant for doing calligraphy. But if you have a light enough touch, you can use just about anything to do daily writing. This is my extra fine 14 karat Yovo Semiflex nib, and it is just a sharp. And I use it almost every day because I have a light hand. Let's see. They write just about the same, which is an extra fine. And then the downstroke is about the same too. So it really just depends on how light of a hand you have. This is my Hongdian N1S, and it has an extra fine line, which is slightly thicker than and the downstroke is not unable to be flexed, but you get the idea. This is a steel Schmidt flex nib. And of course, if it's not railroading, it has just the same amount of flex. But the great thing about this nib is you can get like 3 of them for $10. And you don't have to be afraid of breaking them because they're pretty indestructible. Like, you can really get some good flex on if you're doing a memento piece, or perhaps like a birthday wish for somebody. You just so you can get some incredible line variation with these. But of course, if you have a light enough hand, you know, although you probably can't see it from afar because the line is like super tiny. The one problem, one downside, the one problem is that this nib will eventually rust. The nib will rust. And need replacement. So that is something to take into consideration. And if you continue to buy nib after nib after nib, it might not be the best situation. Yes, it's cheap and replaceable. You can buy the nibs on Amazon, I think for $10. Amazon. Eco G nibs for calligraphy. Yeah, you can get 3 nibs for $5. Oh, I was wrong. Or 10 nibs for $10. And they look like this. You can get 3 for $5 or 10 for $9.96. Of course, you know, they come in all kinds of different variations of Nico Jet nibs and Zebra G nibs and Tachikawa nibs. I am going to do a hot swap right now to see if I can fit a Zebra G nib in there. Take our girl's best friend. Oops, nope. Wrong bottle. Go in here to our nib drawer. Find my tweezer. Oh, that's a G nib. Which one? That's a Tachikawa. This is a Tachikawa. Okay, what is this? Is that another Tachikawa? Wait a minute. Nope, that's a Zebra G. What is this? This is, oh, where am I? Yep, that's a Zebra G also. Okay. I have an Eco G in here somewhere. 101. Blue pumpkin. What is this? Ah, this is a Nico G. So, when you look at them side by side, oops, where am I? When you look at them side by side, it's difficult to tell anything apart from them. But the Nico G, the breather hole is smaller and the tines are a little shorter. So I'm going to do a hot swap right now. I'm going to get some gloves because I'm already messed up as it is. But if we can minimize the inkage, that would be great. Okay, so we're going to take out this Nico G. I'm going to put a Zebra G on there. Oh, I can't do this one-handed, damn it. I'm gonna get inky anyway, damn it. Pardon my cussing. Stick that in there. It is keyed, so just be aware of that. And to me, it does look like I can stick a zebra G-nib in there. Not too inky. Okay, let's see. Why aren't you going? Not really ink on the nib. I don't know. So it can be hot swapped with the Zebra G. So if you can get the ink to come out of it. Can be hot swapped with the Zebra G, so that's good. That's a very good news. Just make sure that's what I actually put in there. This is zebra. That's a Nico. And that's the Nico that I had on there. Yep, so this is a zebra. So that's great. Great that it can be swapped. It's keyed in like the weirdest way. Oh, there, that's why. I'm like, why is this not going in? Because I'm retarded and I wasn't putting the key in the right place. Anyway. This is something I was not aware of. Yes, this is not a usual type of setup for most people because not a lot of people do calligraphy and they just want a fountain pen, and this is not a normal stainless steel nib. This is a spring steel nib which is made for doing flex calligraphy, and so a lot of people don't realize that you can't really substitute say a number 6 size nib for a spring steel flex nib because the curvature is different. The curvature on say number 6 is way more flatter than it is on the Nico or the Zebra G. So the curvature of the Zebra G is like this, and the curvature of the number 6 is more like this. So it's flatter and larger. And that's why we have different types of pens. Well, oh dear, there went another nib. Pick it up before I step on it. Well, that's all I got for today. I will do a full review of this pen and I will get back to you guys. So, that is all I got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all. So when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day.